Good morning. Sawadee krab. I've still got the same shirt on. Today I'd like to talk about what is it that heals? What is it that heals the body? Yeah, what is it that heals, right? It's the energy which heals. It's the energy. We call that chi. It's the chi that heals the body, you see. Say, for instance, I got a cut on my hand, a small nick. That will heal by itself. I don't need to put anything on it or anything. It will heal totally by itself. So that's the healing power that's on all of us if we're healthy, if we're alive, Now, okay, but sometimes you use medicine. Sometimes you use a modality to heal yourself, you see. But it isn't actually the medicine that heals you or the modality. It's the energy that heals you. So what that medicine's doing, or that modality, is facilitating the energy more easily to heal you. But people put their minds on the medicine, not on the energy, you see. It's actually the energy that heals you, Now, through the practice of Qigong, we can heal ourselves, Not only can we heal ourselves, we can heal others. We can transmit the energy to others if we go into that field. Yes, there's masters who can do that, because they can transmit it. And that applies to anywhere. They can distance transmission to you with their energy, their strong, powerful energy to you, to heal you. This has long been known in China. So in China, they have hospitals, Qigong hospitals, that have like a 95% cure rate. I've seen a picture of it. It's got about 100 people in this picture, and you've never seen such a joyful picture. They've been healed. They've been cured. Not just, like feeling a bit better. Nah, they're totally healed, and they're just beaming in this. So in China, they have modality to heal everything. That's what China's all about, and always has been, about healing. They know everything about it nowadays. Nowadays, they've also combined with the Western medicine. So they're studying it more and more and more, okay? So now it's in the old days, the responsibility for something was given to the you had your work to do, so you did your work, you specialised in your work. But looking after religion and looking after medicine was the work of the priest and the doctor. They were experts in that field, so they took care of that field for you, you see. But this is not the way to go. These things are actually your responsibility. Everything in your life is totally your responsibility. Everything that involves you is totally your responsibility, right? Right. Say for instance, I'm living here, right? And my ex comes, and she might sweep the floor, she might do some washing for me. I appreciate that, because that's actually my job. It's total. It's not a matter of delegating this and delegating that. What involves you is totally your responsibility, right? So this is the same. This is the thing with belief and religion. You have to investigate it. You have to investigate it for yourself to find out what's going on and what's really going on in the world. It's your responsibility. Same with medicine. It's your responsibility, totally. And you're the one. It's not the doctor who knows about your condition. He knows a little bit about it. Sure, he can help you. But it's you who know. You feel the pain. You have the intuition. You have the mind. You can figure it out, right? So now this morning, things come to me through training. Things come to me, you see. So what came to me today is a about vaccines. I've never ever liked vaccines. But then I'm thinking, this is what they're all looking for. They're all looking for science to find the answer to this. And science is looking exactly at vaccines, totally ignoring the qi, totally ignoring the preventative qualities of qigong, totally not interested in it, And, I had this, on Facebook, it had this instance of someone was offering you a red pill or a blue pill. One was religion and one was science, you see. So I had a look at it and I straight away thought, most people would pick science. I just left it. I let things tick over in my mind till I come to an answer, you see. So it was about 3 weeks later, I suddenly realised what my answer would be. It would be religion. And how I come to this conclusion is that I went to I always go to the library. And I always go to the comparative religion section, I never ever go to the science section. I don't even go to the philosophy section, I might go to the section of exercise qigong, or something else, that interests me. But basically, the first thing I do is go into the religion. So it's definitely religion that I'm interested in, that I'm heading for, because not science, The reason being is that I want the answers. I want the answers to my questions, So who knows the answers? The great masters know the answers. They can answer your questions, They can answer your questions, I have a little... Now, my main interest is Eastern religion. I'm not interested in I understand them, but I'm not interested in them. Their scriptures don't have Abrahamic religions, like Islam and Christianity. They don't interest me. To me, they're of a low level, They're just at a low level. Something like the Bible, I think, is it's deceptive. It's deceptive because it's truth mixed with falsity, truth mixed with false things. It's mixed in there, the satanic verses. It's obvious that they're no good, It's obvious that they're no good, To allow your Christian people to go to America and wipe out the entire population, just about, where's the love of thy neighbour in that one? Don't you wake up and think, I'm not doing the right thing? So it's rubbish, basically. It does good for some people. It works for some people, but not for me. I'm not, So, yeah, we've got Buddhism. We've got the Sanatana Dharma. That's the name for Hinduism. The other one is Buddha Dharma, which is the name for Buddhism. Buddhism is actually a branch of the Sanatana Dharma. Because it's a vast religion, vast. And same as Tao. Tao is a vast religion, I've got books here. I separate my books, I put Taoism, it's above these other ones, in my opinion. It's above them. I had a book here by Master Ni Hua Jing, and though this is some time ago, I haven't got it anymore, but I'd read it, I'd read something in it and I'd go, oh yeah, got that one, and then I'll go back and read it, sometime later, and I'd learn more from that very same passage. So these writings, these scriptures keep pace with your development. They keep pace with your development. Okay, so you've got now medicine. Okay, so I'm following religion, right? So I do know something about Christianity. I do know something about this. I do know something about the main religions, some obscure ones, maybe I know a little bit, But I went to the doctor. I went to an acupuncturist first. I like Chinese medicine, so I went to there, but it's not funded, by ACC. You got to get a recommendation of a Western doctor. So this is what this guy recommended I do. So I went to see this lady. And I wanted to get a recommendation and she didn't know the first thing about Chinese medicine. the first thing about it. And I'm going, and I'm thinking to myself, jeepers, man, your field is religion, and you don't know anything about it. Oh, not religion, medicine, and you don't know anything about one of the main things that's been around for centuries, thousands of years, I can't fathom that. I just really can't fathom it. But yeah, so we are looking for everything science, like I'll tell you what, with science doesn't look at the things that are covered by religion. It doesn't fathom it. It's beyond its comprehension, So if I want the answers, no use looking at science. And then what happens is sometimes you read, science has discovered this, so wonderful. And I'm going, wow, I've known that for years. And now you just discovered it, It's too... another thing that's lacking in science is they don't have a map. There's no philosophy. There's no, they have no map to understand. Chinese medicine has Tao, to provide an explanation, and get the template for investigating and finding things out, and you got something to pin it on, What it's like is me walking off into the jungle here with no idea where I'm going, and that's what science is like. Oh, we'll try this way, we'll try that way, we'll try this way. You never get to where you're going. Whereas if I got some sort of idea or plan or map, I got some sort of idea of getting out of the jungle, So, okay, now, as I said before, everything that touches on your life is your responsibility, totally. You have to investigate this for yourself, It's your responsibility. You have to up and do some work, So, but we rely on science. Western medicine, looking at Western medicine and looking at Chinese medicine, two completely different. The Chinese medicine is non-invasive. They don't cut your body open, They want to preserve the whole body so the energy can heal itself. That's their whole modality is like that. But the Western medicine, a lot of it springs from warfare, It's ambulance at the bottom of the cliff stuff. It's ambulance because, you need drastic medicine to fix up when you're shot or something, like you got horrific energy. So this is where it was, where it was developed from. So it's very, very drastic, very, very drastic. It doesn't understand that you've got to allow the energy to come and flow and heal, right? So now people, they want to indulge themselves, whatever it is they're indulging in, they want to indulge it, and they don't like to be told, hey, that's not too good. They hate it. If people drinking, so you got to give it away, mate. Sometimes smoking, taking drugs, anything that's too excessive, like you got to, if you say anything again, they don't like it. They'd rather keep going with it, They think that's the way to go, I can't figure that out, to be honest with you. Like, I see people here, in the bar every day. Oh, man, don't they get bored with it, Wow, they're older. Why don't they look into their life and try to make something better for themselves? But so because we want to self-indulge, we have this drastic medicine. So when we get sick, we go to get some drastic medicine to fix us all up, you see. Then when you go there, then they don't like to experience pain either. Pain is part of it, Pain is part of it, Pain's actually very useful, as far as Qigong goes. Yeah, it's very useful to you because it tells you something wrong, and it's necessary. But we don't. I went to the hospital in Auckland, right? Something wrong, and they sent me to the pharmacy, and I got the medicine. They give me some painkillers. Well, I didn't need them. I'll endure it. A little bit of pain that I got, But that's another thing they do to you when you get sick. They knock you out. Sometimes when you have a terrible accident or something, yes, you do need it, and morphine takes the pain away, But then they give it to you when you're dying. It's important, I think. It's the most important time of your life is when you die, the moment you die, So you should be conscious, not like a cabbage, Blah, blah, blah. So try and preserve yourself totally through your whole life. Now, the Qigong will build a very, very strong immune system. Very strong, You see the martial artists stand there and you can do all sorts of things. You can kick them in the nuts. Yeah. I've got an idea of how they do that too. They withdraw their nuts inside the body. I've got an idea of how to do that if I wanted to, So you can kick them many times in the crutch and it doesn't affect them at all, So this is the power of the Qi, I have gotten into a fight many years ago, or not that many years ago, in Khao San Road in Bangkok. I was fighting about three pretty big Thai guys, and they were hitting me as hard. I was practicing Qigong. I'd just done 6 months training in Japan for myself, And these guys attacked me, and I had no feeling to attack them, to hurt them, you know what I mean? I stepped in to help another person who they were beating up, and they all turned on me then. And so this one guy, he's trying to hit me. He's hitting me full on in the head as hard as he can, but I'm just looking at him, Because this is the power, This is the power. I'm just looking at him. And then I saw the fear register in his eyes, when you hit someone as hard as you can and you're not hurting him, fear kicks in, fear kicks in. So look for the natural way, Look for the natural way and don't harm yourself. To me, going into the Western medicine is like feeding yourself into a grinder, I saw some people a while ago. This lady, I think there's a lady, she had kidney stones or something. And they were going to go to the hospital and get them microwaved out, And I said, oh, please, don't go in there like that. Go to the high-level Chinese one. Of course, they didn't listen. About a couple of weeks later, no, they went the way they were going to go, So, you can't help people, mate. You can't, all you can do is put your 2 cents worth in to try, That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, so... Okay, I'll leave it there. Have a good day. Thanks for listening. Tawadika.